We need to put out a blanket statement that Teddy's come down with chickenpox and the president has never been exposed.
James and Cyrus have a tumultuous relationship. The deal we made was that if I got a baby, I would not work. But up until that point, I created a little bit of trouble by digging into the whole defiance thing, which was huge. And the fact that that happened, it created a rift in our marriage, not just because of the fact that I was working and I uncovered a truth about my husband, but also because it compromised me.
Why are you here?
Because something amazing has happened.
That's wonderful, James.
So many of the stories in Scandal that are so interesting are those stories that have somehow made any character feel either emotionally or ethically or morally compromised. And everybody on that show at some point has been forced to do something that either they didn't think they could do or would do in order to blank.
Hopefully Melly will be able to make it.
I think so if we push the future farmers of America.
Cyrus, you're not listening to me.
I'm listening.
James had to lie to a grand jury in order to save his family and save his husband. And now the resentment and the self-hate and all of that is starting to impact their marriage. And now the push and pull of my roles, this is so much like my life, the push and pulls of James's role as a dad, as a husband, as a journalist are tugging at him from every angle. And I think what we'll see as we approach the finale.
BNC offered me a job out of the blue. They want me to be on-air talent.
I get pushed and I get an opportunity and we see how it plays out in the marriage. Whether it's art imitating life or life imitating art is actually a good question. I wrote a book called Does This Baby Make Me Look Straight, which is about my particular journey as a gay dad and how in a weird way our journeys as parents are actually all quite similar. I bonded far more with moms probably after that book came out than with other gay dads. Shonda being one of them. Shonda is a single mom who adopted her two kids. We're both connected over that adoption experience and was a huge supporter of mine and of the book and knows a lot about my journey. And I always wonder how much of her knowledge of me and my struggles and my work versus parenting momminess that lives inside of me works its way onto the page.
I could be the next Anderson Cooper. Because, come on, I could be the next Anderson Cooper. Don't you think? Cy?
Fine.
Fine?
Mr. Bean, that's Emily's list calling for Mrs. Grant.
Fine, James. Fine. Go on TV.